comes into your mind.
Okay.
Okay. Research in motion. He's shaking his head.
Not good.
Not good.
And I love BlackBerry.
Oh, I know you're a BlackBerry dude. Until you got your Droid, or your Nexus.
Carry both.
Carry both, right. Facebook.
Juggernaut.
Go Wallet.
It's tough being the second fiddle.
Hewlett Packard HP.
Great company.
Yeah, okay. HP Palm.
Great acquisition.
Interesting. I don't have an opposite opinion. I just found it interesting. I'd like to unpack that, but we must continue. Microsoft.
Dinosaur.
Apple.
Evil.
Juggernaut.
Huh?
Juggernaut.
Boxy.
Juggernaut?
Boxy.
One of Fred's investments.
Boxy. That's a tough one. You know,
So I got you being really honest with Apple, and then I threw in the ear company.
right, no, that was well done, well played. I'd say Boxy Promise.
Okay. Google.
Challenged.
Challenged. Let me unpack that and invite people to spend the next 2 minutes in any other questions you might have. Come to Mike or stand. So unpack that challenge. What is it about Google that they're challenged?
I think that it has been a long time, probably since, well, with the exception of Android. Okay? Think of Google in the web space. It's been a long time since they have released anything that has been truly transformative for the web. Obviously, changed.
And as you said, they have a social graph that is lit up, or not lit up, rather,
lit.
but it's there. What do you think it is? And are they capable? Do they have the DNA as a company to light that up? Or is it that they should let someone else light it up for them?
That they should buy somebody. You know, YouTube was a great move. You know, they weren't getting video done. They bought YouTube, and now they own the best video property.
So
on the
who
web.
should they buy?
They should buy Facebook.
Oh, that's not going to happen. Do you think? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, that would be the best one to buy, right?
Yeah.
You know, if they can't buy that, then, you know, second fiddle. Go all
Not Twitter.
I can't talk about that.
Questions for Fred in the last minute or so? Okay. Raise your hand, please. No. There's one here.
I'm sorry.
Why you think Apple's evil? I mean, you alluded to it a little bit, but I'd like to hear more specifics.
I think
So why is Apple evil?
I think that they believe that they know what's best for you and me. And I think that that's evil.
That's a very succinct answer. Any other questions? I think we have maybe time for one more. Over here.
Just a quick comment on the Apple thing. They haven't been wrong very often, so it's self-perpetuating.
That Apple hasn't been wrong.
Yes, we know what's best for you because we sell gangs of these devices every
Right,
quarter.
but just because you sell, you know, boatloads of something doesn't mean that you're right about it. Right? You know, Coke sells boatloads, McDonald's sells boatloads of stuff. Is that good for us to be drinking Coke and eating burgers?
Every extra pound of mine says no. So I have a different question on the earlier topic about the bifurcation of the VC segment.
Right.
So one of the comments you talked about was sort of the value of a true VC versus a micro VC or super angel or like. Can you talk about some of the more operationally focused things that a true VC adds? Because I think that gets lost in the translation, the discussions, you know, working on boards and the like. I was a VC, I worked at Intel, and you know, you heard from an angel 3 times a year, if that. And you know, but you were never, you know, it was sort of much harder to actually make the company really successful by doing the day-to-day things.
Yeah, I don't think VCs make companies successful. Let me start right there. I think entrepreneurs and the teams that they build up around them are the people who make companies successful. And to suggest that the VCs do any of the hard work is not true. Never been true, and it's never will be true. But I think a good VC can be a consigliere, can be an advisor, can be somebody that the entrepreneur can turn to when they got a tough decision to make. And so look, we do operational stuff all the time. We help recruit, we help raise money, we help, you know, with business development, introductions, lots of stuff like that. But it's tactical, it's marginal. But the thing that's important is that you can build a trusting relationship with the entrepreneur where they really believe that you can give them the right advice or help them work through a thorny problem. And that's worth an enormous amount. I know John has that relationship with his investors, and there's so many times when the entrepreneur doesn't. They have jerks who screw them around and fire them and throw them out of their own companies and stuff, and so that's the thing that you got to get right.
Thank you for the answer, and thank you for the questions, and unfortunately we're out of time, so please join me in thanking the president.